only Darren McCarty and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy, another week of Big D Energy right here on the Woodward Sports Network. Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster.
That's me.
Yep. We have Jared in the house.
What's up?
What's up? You weren't supposed to be here, but you're here.
Shout
out.
All right, lock
I'm
in.
here.
All right, it's time to lock in, everybody. Spencer Raxter, you're in the building.
Hello.
Breaking news, Adam Schefter right now on Twitter. The Detroit Lions are sending David Montgomery to the Texans for a fifth-round pick. It literally just dropped 15 seconds ago, Terry.
And we're right here.
And we are right here.
You know what? I got a weird feeling about David Montgomery. I know Brad Holmes said, well, you know, he's got to be here and all this kind of stuff. For me, I think the Lions just didn't want him, and they didn't want to admit it. But, you know, finally they traded him and because they didn't want to pay him. And so they wanted to move on. But for some reason, they wanted us to think that it was David Montgomery who didn't want to be here.
Now, I have to ask. Now, we won't have Adam Schefter on, but Spenny, I would have to ask. I would say, hey, Adam, did Demo tell you that?
Did Demo tell you that? Yeah. That's, like, whatever, man. I mean, he obviously didn't want to be here. And it's...
I don't think that's obvious.
You don't think he...
No,
you think he wanted to be here?
You know what? I think we got fed bullshit on this. I do not think this was the case that he didn't want to be here. I don't think the Lions wanted him, but for whatever reason, they didn't want to admit that. They didn't want to pay a running back that much money when he's declining. I think this is the Lions thing, and they're going to pin it on Demo and say, well, he didn't want to be here. There's nothing we could do. I think.
I mean, they already paid him, though.
Yeah.
I think we're being fed horse shit.
Why would they do that?
Because that's what they do.
Why would they do that in the last year of his deal, though? They just don't pay him after next year, and then he's done.
Here's the deal.
Because they didn't want to deal with him this year.
I don't think he wanted to be here either. Like, it's just he wanted more of a role. That's what I think. I think he wanted more of a role. And, you know, it is... You don't continue to hear this stuff. And that's why I laugh at everybody on social media, because when this stuff popped up this weekend, Terry, my whole comment on was, hey, because everybody's like, Dave Montgomery didn't say that. The reporter didn't just make this up, bro. Like, you know,
somebody told him that.
Somebody told him that. And like, let's work backwards on this.
And
if it wasn't David Montgomery, then who was it?
Yeah.
It was David Montgomery's agent. Who else was it going to be? Mm-hmm. It wasn't the Lions.
Yeah, and a lot of times, most of the times, if we get players' thoughts, you know, going back to my journalism, we don't get it from the players. We get it from his agent. We get it from his, like they have like assistants. We can get it there. Sometimes we get it from the team. We rarely get it from the player, and the player can always say, I didn't say that. And you know what? He didn't. But he was thinking it.
Demo didn't tell you that, Terry.
He did not. And
but his agent did. Like, that's what it is.
Or the Lions told me that.
But I doubt that. You know what I mean? In this case, just the way he comes out and he's like, Demo didn't tell you that. That's like Nick Saban did an interview with the Giants in New York.
Yeah. And
it was in New Jersey.
And I feel like it wouldn't be in the Lions' interest to spread that. Like, if you're getting rid of David Montgomery, you wouldn't want to paint it as, oh, he doesn't want to be here, because then teams
know what? How about this?
They can get him for cheaper.
David Montgomery didn't want to be here, and the Lions didn't want him to be here.
Well, apparently not, because he ain't here no more.
Bam, he's gone.
The moral of the story is, and I heard people this morning talking about it around town. ... Well, he's under contract. He's got to stay here. Yeah, because that's what you want. Mm-hmm. Like, what happened to... There's a human component to all this, Terry. People are like, well, why don't you just keep him here? If he doesn't want to be here, why would you want him here? How is that ever going to work out well?
And if you don't want him to be here, why would you want him here? You have to understand, this is a running back. Running backs in the National Football League are disposable. Mm-hmm. They're like garbage. You love them when they're ripping off 12-yard runs, but when they're not, get out of here. Get this bitch out of here. We don't want him.
It's running backs are very, very replaceable, and it sucks because I like David Montgomery, and
I did too.
I wanted him to be that hammer and the Sonic and Knuckles, and yeah, it's awesome. But obviously, he wanted to go somewhere where he knows that he's at the end almost. This next contract he's going to get.
That's it.
It's going to be the last contract.
And that was going to be my whole thing up here after I ha-ha and he-he'd about everybody's weekend and stuff like that. And we were going to lock into it. Like, his next contract is his last.
Yeah, he wants to go somewhere where he can show that he deserves more money.
That's right. And you know
and he
what?
wants an opportunity to earn more money on his last contract.
We talk a lot. Jared Goff needs an offensive line. So does David Montgomery. We saw the decline when the offensive line declined. When the offensive line was good, David Montgomery was like one of the best backs in the league.
Weird how that works out, isn't it?
Hello.
Jump into that Woodward Sports Chat. You want to skip the line, get your thoughts out there on David Montgomery, officially traded to the Houston Texans for a 5th-round pick.
He was actually, it was more than just a 5th-round pick.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Schefter doesn't have the juice anymore, I guess.
No.
Per Ian Rappaport, the Texans have traded for David Montgomery, giving up a 4th-round pick, a 7th-round pick, and Juice Scruggs, who is an offensive lineman.
Yep, there you go. So, hey, I mean, that's about as good of a haul as you're going to get, right?
That's a much better haul than I thought you would ever get for David Montgomery, yes.
Take it and run.
The Texans also acquire the $6 million salary this year and the $9 million salary next year.
Yeah, that's a great trade for the Lions.
So, yeah, man, I'm all in. He doesn't want to be here? Okay, cool. Then we keep it pushing, Terry.
Okay. I'm going to be the lone wolf, and I don't give a fuck because that's what I do. But I don't think this is just David Montgomery didn't want to be here. The Lions didn't want his ass here either. So it took two to tango on this one. I don't want to be here. I don't want your ass here, so let's work something out.
And this is very well said in the Super Chat by Tev Sauce. You want to skip the line, use the Super Chat. Terry, they've made a lot of Sonic games, but they haven't made a lot of Knuckles games. And that's true.
Damn, that's
a bar.
That is a bar.
You got to pin
it's
that.
It's not Mario and Knuckles at the Olympic Games.
No, it is not, man.
Wow.
And Tev Sauce, look, that's put perfectly.
I can't top that.
How many Sonic T-shirts are there out there versus the Knuckles T-shirts? All right,
that's crazy. That is a bar. Dude. Wow,
that is great, no doubt about it. In the Woodward Sports Chat, Anakin Skyiger, Oakland lost to Detroit on their home court. I'm trolling you, Neal, so bad. Yeah, I know. We only won 22 out of 26. Couldn't get that 23rd out of 27. Ryan's reaction: Monty saw no decline. His yards per carry increased with declining offensive line play. Also in the Woodward Sports Chat, Freddie Felt 313, rest in peace, Sonic and Knuckles. We need Super Sonic. But again, Terry, I'm not going to. If there is anything on the roster, and like, look, co-world, everybody. All right, that's the way that the NFL is. It's a very, very cool business. If there's anything on the roster that is readily and easily replaceable, with all due respect, it is a second-string running back. And there's a ton of them out there.
And you know this is going to happen to one day? It's going to happen to Sonic. They're going to ship Sonic out of here one day and say, don't like what we're seeing. Because the running back position, you get as much out of it as you can. And as soon as you feel you've reached a peak and it's the slightest of decline, bitch, get out of here. You gone.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. I can't remember if I did this one. Sports Guy. Shout out to Big D Energy. I love the show, and you guys get me through my day. I appreciate that. Also, to Wicked Warrior in the Super Chat. Almost like I called this trash. There was more to it than people thought there was. Like the people that were just like dismissing the reporter. That was what, Jeremy Fowler? Mm-hmm. He was the one that had it first. Like people think he's just going to sit down at the computer and say, hey, let me see if this works.
Yeah, people don't understand our business.
No.
We don't sit down and say, oh, shoot, I got to make something up today. No, somebody tells you stuff, and then you go.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. Get into there. Great Lakes 24. Any new UFL rule changes you'd like the NFL to adopt? No, I think that's all clown shit they're doing this year. 4-point field goals and all that kind of stuff.
And Okay, so David Montgomery officially traded. a 4th-round pick, a 7th-round pick, and Juice Scruggs, which is, he might get cut. He might be a backup lineman, whatever. I like this because you can immediately replace David Montgomery with a 6th-round pick or a 5th-round pick. As much as as we love David Montgomery, as much as the Sonic and Knuckles stuff was there, you can find a guy in the late rounds of the draft to be your hammer. Because Jahmyr Gibbs is your guy. Jahmyr Gibbs is the superstar. Jahmyr Gibbs is the playmaker. Yep. He is one of the best running backs in the NFL. So you're going to have to pay him. You're going to have to pay Jack Campbell. You're going to have to pay all those guys. I agree with Terry. I think it was a mutual. Neither of them really want him here. He didn't really want to be here. He wanted a place where he could earn more money and show off that he deserves to be that back still. And the Lions didn't want to have to pay him that much money to just be the hammer. So now you go draft a hammer in the 6th round.
It may not have been a money issue with him. Maybe it was like, I can still do this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show the league. I'm going to show the Lions. Give me an opportunity.
And I hope it doesn't end up like Jamal Williams. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Because Jamal Williams got his opportunity, and he fell on his face.
That's not my problem
I think David Montgomery is better, and although I don't like the kind of cryptic and annoying way it ended, like all the I don't want to be here, I do want to be here, I'm going to post stupid shit on social media, I'm going to make all these cryptic tweets and stuff.
But that's where we're at now,
but
you know?
I like David Montgomery. He gave us some good years.
100%.
He was a good back for us, and I wish him the best.
No, 100%.
And we got a good return, too, so that definitely makes it better.
And you know where I stand with this. He's not here anymore.
Yep.
So goodbye. You know, like that's the way it is. Appreciate the service, 100%. He did a lot, man. He did a lot. He helped change his culture here. All of that, for sure. He's to be commended for that, but he's in the way now.
Yep.
That's and if anyone knows that, it's him, right? That's the nature of this business.
Now, when you I know you like to blow your nose with puffs. When you pull the puffs out.
Aloe.
Oh, with the little aloe.
Yes.
It smells good and it
feels good.
It provides a service. Your nose is running. You take the puff and then you take that puff. You don't even look at it. You just throw it away. That's running back now.
That pretty much is the story. Amir Abdullah, bring him home, Spenny. Come on. 313. Come on. Spenny. Come on. We in?
Probably not, no.
Okay. All right. I just figured I'd ask. No, but they're out there, though. The Kenneth Gainwells and stuff like that. They're all Najee Harris.
Yeah, you can find a backup running back.
No doubt. No doubt. With the cap savings you got from him leaving.
And I get it. We loved Sonic and Knuckles. David Montgomery, I will say, was more than just an average backup running back. But that's a luxury you don't need to have.
All right, let's do this.
And look at Seattle. Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
MVP of the Super Bowl. See you, buddy boy.
Yeah, he's probably going to.
Right? I mean, but
It's
you don't know.
It is what happens with running backs.
It is. All right, let's do this. Let's take the break. When we come back, for those of you that are just getting here to the show, David Montgomery has been traded to the Houston Texans for a 4th-round pick, a 7th-round pick, and Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD, shout out.
Yep, absolutely. So there it is.
Rip.
All right, let's take the break. We'll get into this. Get your thoughts on there. Get into that super chat, all of it. Let's talk about Venn Johnson Law. Whatever your justice means to you, whether it's a settlement, whether it's a verdict, if you're squaring up with an insurance company, because, you know, they always want to make sure you get what you deserve, right? Negative. That's where Venn Johnson Law steps in. Tough, tenacious trial lawyers. This could be the fight of your life. You have to get the outcome, guys. You have to get your justice. Get the fighter. Go to VennFights.com. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. VennFights.com.
Michigan. Make sure you guys check it out. They have the largest selection of massage chairs in the Midwest. Shout out to my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan. Scan the QR code to check out his channel, The Wellness Doc, where he reviews all the massage chairs. So if you need to know which one fits your style, fits your feng shui, fits your body size, you can go check it out there. Dr. Eric Duncan, The Wellness Doc on YouTube, and the Massage Chair House in Bluefield Hills.
All right, we're off and running here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster, Jared in the house in 4KG. Spencer Raxter here in the building. All of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread, get into there and get your thoughts out there. The Dundada, it's official. Brad Holmes is a dumbass Ishii GM. If you disagree, you're effing wrong. No debate. How so, Dundada? Why would you be in the business of keeping someone that doesn't want to be here? For real. Because make no mistake about it, he didn't want to be here anymore. So everyone that's going to cry like you in the chat right there and say, what's wrong with Brad Holmes? What do you expect him to do? Dundada, I'll put you in charge. What are you going to do? This guy doesn't want to be here. Well, let's just keep him here anyway. Why would you do that? Terry?
You would do that if he thought he could be productive for you. I don't care if a dude wants to be here or not. Are you going to help my team? And I think the answer is no, because of what I saw last season. I was not impressed with David Montgomery. So it was time for him to move on. It's going to be beneficial for him. It'll be beneficial for the Lions because the NFL is, like we said earlier, it's really unfair to running backs, but that's just the way it is. They're worth a dime a dozen. You don't want to pay your running back, a backup running back, a lot of money. There are cap limitations. The Lions are going to have to move on for some people that you really like. It might be a Laporta. It might be Brian Branch. It might be Kirby Joseph. They're going to have to move away from people that you really like as a player because of the salary cap. And plus you have needs at tackle. You have needs at center, at offensive guard. So you're never going to have a perfect team, but you try to create as close to a perfect team as you can. But you're going to have to shuffle the deck chairs around.
And that is, we knew this was going to happen at some point. And everybody in the chat said they did. Like, oh, yeah, when we pay all of our top flight guys, you're going to lose out on secondary contracts. When you're paying, 8 guys $20+ million a year, you're not going to be able to afford to pay a backup running back $8 million.
You're going to lose out on some luxuries, man.
You're not going to be able to afford to pay a third linebacker $10 million.
I was told the cap's not real, though, Spenny.
Yeah, we knew this was going to happen, but
that's what I say.
People were not prepared for it, obviously.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Rest in peace, Juice World. No, he's
R.I.P. Juice World.
R.I.P. Man, absolutely. Woodward Sports super chat. Great Lakes 24. Top 5 things Terry Foster should investigate. Aura Fitness in the super chat. No Monica. Fast and Furious quote. Rest in peace, David Montgomery. He's not dead. He just got traded to Houston. All right.
Well, that's like being dead.
Danny G. He got a 4th and a 7th for a guy in the last year of his deal in a depreciating position. Who didn't want to be here. And that's to say nothing. The return was obviously good. Obviously it was a good return. But Terry, for the people in here, that are killing Brad Holmes or just keep him here anyway, why would you want someone that doesn't want to be here?
And why would you
want to be here?
No, that
if you're sitting there on
is
social
not
media,
an issue. That's not the issue. Is this,
Terry? It's the only issue.
No, the issue. Why do you want to pay a backup running back $9 million the year after next? You don't want to,
especially if he doesn't want to be here,
and you don't want him here.
That's 2. That's 2.
2 for 2. But I don't even want to pay. I don't even want to pay Sonic $9 million a year, but you have to. But here's what people want to do. Okay, pay Penasel $20 million, pay Sam Laporta $20 million, pay Jahmyr Gibbs $20 million, pay Jared Goff $50 million.
And in here a super chat from Swag King 13. which is something I was going to mention. He said, Scruggs' good season was at starting center. I would have done the trade just for a 4th-round pick. Adios, Monty. I could see them, again, I don't want to put this out there and, he kind of looks like me, but I could now see them cutting Graham Glasgow, which would be another way to save some money, having Scruggs as the backup center and bringing in an actual center in the market
100%.
like a Cade Mays or someone like that.
And what's Glasgow this year? $6 million, something like that?
Right.
$5 million savings right there. And you guys still got the position.
And if I may complete my thought, pay all these players and then bring in Max Crosby for $40 million.
Ooh.
It just and then pay 8 and $42 million. What? It's just, the math doesn't work.
And again, you got a running back 30 years old next year that was going to be a $10.2 million cap hit that didn't want to be here. Like that's I can't believe there are people here in this chat watching this network that are pushing back on that.
Because they love David Montgomery. I understand it. They love the guy. He gave them some excitement, and they think he can still do that. They want to see the Sonic and
Phoenix Sundust in the
hell he
Woodward
was
Sports chat
again.
Says, we could have gotten a 3rd rounder for David Montgomery. No, you couldn't have.
Did somebody... Okay, was my mic off? Jared, you didn't shut the mic off, right?
Nope,
About
not
30
yet.
seconds?
Not
I
yet.
didn't think
Not
you did
yet.
because I heard it in
Not
my
yet.
ear. So I'm pretty sure it was there. A 30-year-old running back, everybody, not your primary back, will have a $10.2 million cap hit next year. Did you hear that? Did you hear that when I said it?
We got a good return, a very good return.
All right, Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into that super chat. Sideless in the super chat. They're not mad we traded Monty. They're mad Brad didn't trade 3 first-round picks for 3 first rounds and Mason Crosby, which maybe he's meant to say Max Crosby. But yeah, sideless. Well, again, because they don't. If you're critical of this, you don't work in the real world and you don't understand. You understand how fantasy football works, but you don't understand how real football works. Swag King 13. Scruggs' good season was a starting center. I would have done the trade just for a 4th-round pick. Adios, Monty. Sorry, you got to that one already. Just Lil Brian in the super duper chat. We can find a way to keep Mosley and Davenport on the roster, but not Montgomery, SMH.
Yes.
I thought Davenport was gone.
No, Neal, I got it. Yes, you're right. When you pay those players $1 million a year compared to 9, it's easier to keep them on a roster. Yes.
Thank you, Spenny.
Got you.
Thank you.
Got you.
Yeah, thanks.
Usually, and how do I repay you? I needle you.
Yeah.
And
Don't worry, I got
get you all fired up.
Yeah.
And you sat there and you stepped in.
De-escalated it a little bit.
You did.
Yeah, I tried.
Because I was ready to crack.
I heard it coming.
I was ready to crack. Yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, you could have 4 Crosbys.
Yeah.
You could have 4 Davenports in there.
Yeah.
You could have 4 Mosleys and still have money left over from David Montgomery.
Makes it a little bit easier.
Actually, you could have 7 of them.
Yes. So, yes, just little Brian.
Not that you'd want them, but you could if
but you
wanted.
could. So, yes, just
Yeah,
little
it
Brian.
probably wouldn't be a great idea to build your team around 7 Emmanuel Mosleys, but if
you know
you
what?
But if you wanted to, you could.
Yeah, but you know what? If you had 7 Marcus Davenports, you could probably get 10 games out of them.
Yeah. Maybe,
you
yeah,
get a
like
full
a backup. You have like a backup to the backup to the backup Davenport.
It's like a cartoon character that's got the same
and-
wardrobe in the
right.
every office.
And by Halloween, they'd all be out of the lineup.
Yep. Oh, it's Tuesday. Time to grab another Marcus
Right.
Davenport.
Here we go. We'll get through this week.
Yep.
We got 3 of them.
That's fair.
1 per quarter.
One practice Marcus Davenport, 1 first quarter Marcus Davenport.
My
One
kids,
walking across the street and trying to chew gum, Marcus Davenport, he can get injured in any manner.
in the video game world, my kids would say respawn. The
Yeah,
Marcus
respawn.
Davenport respawn.
Yep.
So there you have that. All right, here's the main question about all this, Terry. You guys know where I live because I love this type of thing. Can we put this in the chat to a chat poll?
Got it.
Does David Montgomery deserve a tribute video
Okay.
when they come back into town?
Ooh.
I want to see where the people are at. Don't ask me because I hate that stuff. Tribute video, you got your check every first of the month. So
Well,
there's your
that's,
tribute.
That's for the fans.
No, not for me.
Well, you don't count.
Does David Montgomery deserve a tribute video? Yes or no? I'm fascinated to see where the people are. I know of at least one vote because one vote says, shaking my head, Brad Holmes, how couldn't you keep Monty here? Because Monty didn't want to be here.
Per Polymarket, and this is per Kool-Aid, The Lions' odds to win the NFC are up 13% after trading David Montgomery to the Texans.
Uh-oh.
I wonder what Jahmyr Gibbs' Offensive Player of the Year odds are. I would get on that now before they drop.
I'm gonna say no tribute, no video tribute. Barry Sanders would deserve one.
Mike G, what's Donovan Edwards up to? I'm sure he's bumping around some practice squad or UFL.
Yeah.
UFL team.
Might be with the Tiger Cats, maybe the Battle Hawks.
Yeah, wherever.
Yeah.
Just whatever two-name team you can find.
Yeah, shout out.
Now, who did Donovan Edwards play for?
I think he was on the practice squad for the Dolphins or something like
No, I
that.
mean in college.
Michigan.
Which you know what that means? He's a winner.
He's a winner.
Right.
Absolutely.
Shows up in big
So
games.
just bring him in.
I was so wrong about Donovan Edwards. I thought he was going to be
So did I. So was
no
I.
doubt NFL running back, and he just fell apart his senior year.
It was the fall off needs to be studied,
Crazy.
man.
Because he was like one of the best receiving backs in the college for a year.
Made big plays.
Yep.
DNC ENT tribute video headlined by that 75-yarder in Los Angeles. Pete Smith, top 5 tribute video recipients.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is
Yeah,
actually
we
a good
might
one.
have to do that.
Yes. That is a good one.
See?
Case,
That's way better than top 5 conspiracies.
yeah. See, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
it's got to
Like,
be
that's
timely.
good.
It's got to be timely.
Oh, man. Anyone that features When We See You Again.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Caseville Country Boy. We have 2 top 100 picks, and we've just added another gap in our roster. Where the hell are these people coming from, Neal? Because Brad doesn't go out and make moves, and when he does, it's at the dime store. I don't understand what that means.
You know what? Hasn't every Brad Holmes move been ripped? I mean, every one. Sam Laporta got ripped. Jahmyr Gibbs, that pick got ripped. Bringing in Jared Goff, he got ripped for that. I'm waiting for one of his moves to be praised.
Me too. But again, all in all, with everything being said, for a guy who didn't want to be here, that's about as good as you could do. 4th round pick, 7th round pick, Juice Scruggs, and the end-all be-all to me, and you guys know where I live with this. $10.2 million cap hit for a 30-year-old running back is off the books.
Which means the Lions didn't want his ass here either. I want you to say both. Not just, he didn't want to be here. Lions didn't want him either. Really?
Okay.
Why would they want him here?
But see, Terry, for me, it stops when he doesn't want to be here. It stops. That's it. It's over.
It was a moving train, clashing into each other. I think the Lions said, you know what, we love him, but damn, that's a lot of money to pay him. We got other issues.
8605 Kearns. Juice Scruggs is a bum. Sweet, guys. Jared is going to get crushed. Is he the starting center?
I would bet my life he is not the starting center.
Thank you,
year.
Spenny. Thank you.
I don't think aggressively searching for improvements in the offensive or in the interior offensive line equate to Juice Scruggs. I think that is, like I said, if he even makes the team, they'll probably cut Glasgow, and then he'll be your backup, and you'll save even more money.
Woodward Sports chat thread active. Pato. Bro, this stupid AF. Come on, bro.
Do you have to
I don't
say it
get the
again?
passion.
I think that what happens if the workload on Gibbs gets to be too much, and you
Well,
never-
Jared, I hope that people understand, right? Like, the roster's not done. Like, they're going to go get another running back.
Yeah.
it can get much worse if Gibbs goes down. If you think it's bad now, heaven forbid something happens to Gibbs during the season, there's going to be a mutiny amongst the fan base that we got rid of.
Yeah, but Jared, you know what? David Montgomery's not taking you to the Super Bowl as
If Gibbs goes down.
If Gibbs is gone and Dave Montgomery's the number 1 back, like, where are you going anyway? I equate this, Terry, to much like everybody that gets worked up about the backup quarterback in this town. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who the backup quarterback is. It doesn't. And everybody calm down. Don't take the exception and make it the rule. Well, that one time for Philadelphia, ... Look at the rest of the landscape, Terry.
I have, and you're correct on that one.
All right, we got to do the break again, man. Flying through this here today. David Montgomery traded to the Houston Texans for a 4th-round pick, a 7th-round pick, and Juice Scruggs, a backup offensive lineman. So Again, David Montgomery, it's pretty apparent, didn't want to be here. You know how I know? He's not here anymore. So there you go. He got what he wanted. Woodward Sports poll right now. Does David Montgomery deserve a tribute video? 57% of the people say yes. I want to talk about that when we come back.
It's fair. Did we give Kevin Smith a tribute video?
I don't know that there was enough footage.
Okay, that's also fair.
Okay. So Planet Fitness, everyone. We're live at the Planet Fitness studios. I'll be pulling up after the show today. As a matter of fact, the very best gym in the gym game. Sparkling clean facilities, locker rooms impeccable. You can go get your work in during the day, go take a shower, go on about your business. There's pushing 3,000 Planet Fitnesses in the world right now. There's over 50 in Metro Detroit alone. And the Black Card option still just $24.99 a month. Get you access to everything inside every Planet Fitness. Unlimited guest privileges. You can bring a guest with you. It's all there for you guys. PlanetFitness.com.
For the ultimate sports experience, join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Neal Ruhl here for Art and Jake's. It's the best sports bar in the sports bar game, but they're also big on supporting the community. Art and Jake's has become a premier sponsor for the Romeo Lions Club St. Baldrick Festival, happening Saturday, March 14th in downtown Romeo, where brave volunteers shave their head to fund and help fund childhood cancer research. You can get involved. Go to RomeoSB.com, join the team, and get your head shaved, or if you want to keep your hair but still help out, scan the QR code right next to my head right there, and you can contribute directly with the Art and Jake's QR code. Donate directly to the Art and Jake's team. Let's help them crush their goal. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting of fine dining flavor. All right, back at it. I know everyone's piling in here to Woodward Sports now. We appreciate you stopping by.
And I need your help, young man.
Okay.
You put up the poll, should David Montgomery have a tribute video? And I thought about this. There's only one person in Detroit now who's playing who deserves one, in my opinion. Unless you could think of someone else.
Tarek Skubal, when he leaves.
Okay, two.
But the people won't want that. They'll be like,
well,
he left.
He didn't come out for that inning. No, Tarek Skubal and Cade Cunningham. Is there anybody else?
What do you mean? Like, if
they were to leave and come
If
back?
they were to leave, who would deserve a tribute video when they came back?
Amon-Ra Peninsula.
Now I'm going to say no to both.
Why is that?
I don't think they had enough of an impact.
Woodward Sports chat poll right now. Does David Montgomery deserve a tribute video? Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster here. We have Jared in the house, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Sound Kayak, wasn't Scruggs a second-round pick, and he is young. I like the trade. Some do, some don't. Woodward Sports Super Chat, if you want to skip the line, you can do that as well. Chat goes right up there to the top. EX27, anyone here from Labartney? I hope everything is okay. Oh, yeah, he's over there in in the Arab Emirates. That's right. Yeah, there was some activity in the Middle East this weekend.
There sure was.
Yeah.
Just a little
Don't
Brian.
fly over there.
Yeah, who will be our running back two? That's to be determined. It will be somebody though. They will go get somebody.
It will be somebody young, and it'd be somebody
cheap.
You don't cheap, and somebody whose name you don't know now.
Probably be if they got Vaki and then probably a 4th or 5th round pick.
Yep. And the streets are flooded too with running back free agents that are out there too. What about Michael Carter at Arizona? Had some moments.
Yeah.
Probably will, got a market value about $3 million.
Familiar with Drew Petzing's offense?
He's 27, going to be 27 in the middle of the season. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't hate it. Don't be surprised if that's what the move is. Kenneth Gainwell's out there. There's a ton of running backs.
There is always, you can always find a backup running back whenever you need to.
Right. Woodward Sports, Super Chats. Let me see here. Where were we at? Jester Crew, insert Inglorious Bastards clip. Would you take the deal? I'd take that deal. I agree. Damn good deal.
Damn good, dude.
Sideless in the Super Chat. They'd all whine when we let Monty walk next year, yelling, "Why didn't we trade him if we were just going to re-sign? We weren't going to re-sign him." Yeah, you know that's the case. DNC ENT, no to ASB and the tribute video. But yeah, it is. It's just, I don't understand it. 60% of the people say they want a David Montgomery tribute video. Terry, here's what I don't get about that.
Go ahead.
He wanted out. He wanted out. Why would you want a tribute video for someone that said, "Hey, I want out of here. This place, I don't want to be here anymore."
Matthew Stafford, tribute video. He didn't want to be here.
If your wife divorces you, but's got to come back and pick up the kids, are you going to play a tribute video for your wife when she walks in the house?
Maybe if you still love her.
Right. You might still have that little.
She's not your wife anymore.
Trying to win her back.
Trying to
Stand
win her
there
back.
with the boombox.
Well, you know what? No. You might be trying to get that rebound sex. But she gone,
Yeah.
but we get tap
Especially
it one
divorce sex
last
is probably
time.
great sex.
Yes.
So you give her a video.
Jack Stark, remember when Gibbs couldn't pick up a blitz last year? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I know. That's, and you know what? That's
by far the biggest thing that's gonna hurt.
bingo. And I do vibe with that. However, Jack Stark, you know what blocking specialist running backs are?
Wait, real quick. Lyco in the Woodward Sports chat says, "Stop saying he wanted out. He posted and said he didn't." No, he didn't post and say he didn't. If he came out on Twitter and said, "I don't want out of Detroit," then you could say that. But he posted all this cryptic stuff and for weeks did never once say, "I want to be in Detroit." And
Even if he didn't do that,
and
he still
him
would be
not
traded.
being here is kind of proof that he probably didn't want to be here that bad.
Spenny,
So
do you ever go into detective work?
I try. You know, I'm Sherlock Spenny. I'm the case.
Forensics?
Yeah.
You got a clue. Do you have one of those magnifying glasses, that makes your eyeball big when you look at the camera?
Yeah.
You need to get
Oh,
one.
we need to get him a cap. The
Sherlock Holmes cap. 100% we do. Kajobi, Stafford got one. I know. And he didn't want to be here anymore either. I didn't
Right.
understand it either.
Did Stafford get one? I thought he
Yeah, he got one.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought he didn't get one. I
People,
thought
no,
that
he
was
got
the whole thing.
one. He was crying. No, people were crying and stuff.
Really?
Woodward Sports chat poll concluded. Does David Montgomery deserve a tribute video? 59% of the people say yes.
Why?
Because we have a fascination with people that want to leave. I don't
Well,
get
it
it.
wasn't like he was here for 8 or 10 years, and you know what I'm saying. If Barry Sanders which you wouldn't want one, but if he wanted a tribute video, he gets one.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Duncan Stewart, his agent getting paid. Monty is not a show pony, really. Well, Duncan, his agent already got paid. His deal was done here. And I'm not in the business of having a $10.2 million cap hit for a 30-year-old running back, which is what the case was for David Montgomery next year. Not in the business of it. So,
So you
that's what it
wanted
is for
him
me.
gone, correct?
No, I would have. This year,
did you
Terry,
want him gone?
not this year, no.
Okay.
Not unless he didn't want to be here, which it turns out he didn't.
Or the
So-
Lions didn't want him to be here.
Well, mainly him. Did Demo tell you that?
The Lions? No, he didn't tell me anything.
Oh,
He
who
wasn't-
did?
Huh?
Who did then? If it wasn't Demo,
Adam Schefter
all right.
told me.
But no, Terry. For me, I would have just preferred to keep him here this year until he didn't want to be here anymore. Then I don't want him here. But if everything were flat, like if everything were equal, yeah, I would have preferred for him to be here for another year. But there was no way on earth that next year I was keeping him for a $10.2 million cap hit at 30 years old. No way on earth.
Do you think Brad Holmes was just thinking a little quicker than you?
No, I think it was just David Montgomery didn't want to be here. That's what I think it was. And Terry,
you
again,
know
for
what?
me, like you talk about it like from the Lions' perspective, or the Lions didn't want him here. For me, Terry, if I'm Brad Holmes and I'm the Lions, the second he doesn't want to be here anymore, that's it.
Hey, when I see 3-0, don't want him.
And what are the Texans doing, man? I don't know. They traded it. Do they have any offensive
But
linemen on their team?
everybody thinks they can rehabilitate somebody else's garbage. Well, he's not garbage. It's somebody else's problem. They'll work out, so that's why you make trades like that.
And again, thankful for his service here. Thought he helped the team. Thought he helped turn around the culture here in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But he didn't want to be here anymore, Terry. So that's it. And it goes back to what Spencer said. And for you in the chat that put the messages in there, he wanted to be here. When did he tell you that? Did Demo tell you that he wanted to be here? Because that seems to be the line right now. And Spencer said it perfectly. If he wanted to be here, instead of being cryptic on social media, just say, hey, I love it here in Detroit. I want to be here. I want to see this thing through. Didn't hear any of that. Spencer, you didn't hear anything close to that.
We'll see. I think it's like
Probably because
like
the
you guys
Lions
said.
told him they didn't want him
I
here,
think it's
so
a little bit of both. Yeah, I think you are looking at that contract. You are looking at what's going on, but again, I don't know, because you hear Brad Holmes say it and Dan Campbell say it and said, "Oh, we want to keep him here. We sure hope he stays here. We sure hope he's on this team next year."
Do you really think a coach is going to say, I don't want this guy on my roster?
No.
I'm tired of him. I want to move on. They never say that.
Yeah, just like a player's not going to come out unless it's a shit situation with a shit organization that wronged them. A player's not going to come out and say, "Hey, I don't want to be here anymore," unless it's like an ass team
because
like Max
as
Crosby or
soon
something.
as he does that, the fans turn on him, the media turns on him, and then
right.
it becomes miserable here.
Well, or you just have your agent say it. So you can say, I
Right.
never said that.
Yeah, so like if you got video of Monty saying it, you got video of Brad Holmes. Somebody's lying. Somebody came and said, "Hey, they don't want to be here anymore," or "We don't want him here anymore," or it was a mutual thing.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Resurrection Season. Vilifying Monty does nothing for us and is just dumb fan stuff.
Who's vilifying?
Who's vilifying him?
He's just not here anymore. He got
Yeah,
traded.
he didn't want to be here. And I've been consistent with this since I came on this network 4 years ago, Terry. The second somebody doesn't want to be here, that's a negative. That's a negative for your organization. And you fix it. And Brad Holmes fixed it. So there we go. We'll
Man.
keep it pushing.
Yeah, now, if they didn't trade him, here's the thing. Oh, Brad Holmes is a dumbass. You see, Monty stinks out there. He's only averaging 2.5 yards a carry. The Lions knew he didn't want to be here, so why didn't he trade him?
Well,
So you can always work your scenario.
Woodward Sports chat, Lunchbox 34. Neal, we need Steve from Blues Clues. Hey, it's a clue. Did Demo tell you that? Woodward Sports Super Chat, Junior X Battle. I bet people won't complain if we get Max Crosby for giving up Monty. Kidding, people will still complain. Why do we give up Monty? That is pretty good. All right, we're late for the next break. Tell them about Loom.
I will tell them about Loom. Go to loom.com to find a store near you. Loom Cannabis, they got a ton of deals for you. Make sure you use promo code TAXBREAK80. Purchases of $80 or more, you'll get 40% off. It's Loom Cannabis. Go to loom.com.
Hey, Spenny, real quick, before we go away for the break, I have a Spot Track tweet that just came out about Jahmyr Gibbs that we'll talk about it in a second.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Neal Ruhl here for Sun Cruiser. Be drinking a lot of these opening days, Spenny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Sun Cruiser. Real iced tea, real vodka, really good. 4.5% alcohol, just 100 calories, 1 gram of sugar, no bubbles. These things will be going down on opening day very, very easily. Let's just say that. Proud partner of the Detroit Lions. These things are good all year round. I'm drinking them in the wintertime. I'll be smashing them on the golf course. Sun Cruiser, man. They're it, everybody. All right, big news here today. Welcome back, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. If you're just tapping into Woodward Sports Network, shows all day long. We cover Detroit sports like nobody else here, really in all of digital sports media. If you want to subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel, jump into there. Over 102,000 subscribers right now as we sit. More than WFAN in New York, more than the flagship here, more than WEEI in Boston. It's the next generation of sports talk. We're glad you are here. Jump into that chat. Get your thoughts out there. I read them. This is the most interactive show you're going to find in Detroit. I want to hear your thoughts on there.
Can I succinct that into like 3 words?
Yes.
We some bad mofos.
No, there you go.
That's what you meant to say.
Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster. We have Jared. We have Spencer Raxter. The heavyweights today, 5 to 7. They'll be covering this as well.
Shout out.
They'll probably have stuff like really Mr. Biggs in the super chat. Demo been acting diff ever since he got new teeth.
I don't know. I
Can
can't
you
speak to
confirm?
that one. I don't know when he got new teeth. I'd have to check the timeline.
Okay.
That gives you confidence.
Yes. Woodward Sports. Woodward Sports Super Chats. He got new teeth. Come on, man. Keith Tunstall says in the chat, so the Lions can make a spontaneous move. Interesting. Hey, let Brad cook. Dante 151. Well, Maz won his bet with KG. KG has to buy Maz a steak from BlackRock. Communist Maz won again. Damn it. How about those 45 and 14 Pistons? Well, Dante, I was told it's falling apart.
Yep.
I saw that yesterday because they only made 4 3-pointers. And I did want to talk about it today, but it kind of got pushed to the back burner. We'll get into it in the second hour. There's no doubt. They only made 4 3-pointers, Manny, on the road, and they won in the teens. See, no one's talking about this. People say, well, I'm worried about them in the playoffs because their 3-point shooting is suspect. Hey, do you think other teams are sitting there going, Terry, we got to keep these guys out of the paint? They had 66 points in the paint, and they got
Right.
Paolo Banchero on that team.
Right. And to give you a history lesson, the Detroit Pistons, in their 3 championships, all 3 were going against the grain of the National Basketball Association.
Fun fact
So
as
it
well.
could happen again.
Labartney in the Super Duper chat. Shout out to Woodward Sports Network, Big D Energy, the chat, and both the Patriot and THAAD missile systems.
Shout out.
Labartney's over in the Middle East. Dubai, was it UAE or Dubai?
Yeah, Dubai.
Dubai,
Oh,
that's
man,
right.
he's probably seeing all kinds of action.
Yep, stuff just flying overhead, back and
Right.
forth. The Purple Puma in the Super Chat. Do you think Alex Anzalone will get the same treatment as Demo? I like both of them, and we'll miss them.
Yeah, they are not going to re-sign Alex Anzalone,
Yep.
which sucks.
Because
Can't play 3 linebackers when one of them's going to make $20+ million.
do you like Jack Campbell?
Yes.
He was almost gone last year, like a $200,000 difference.
Yep.
That's nothing in professional sports.
And again, it sucks because we do like these guys. You know, we love David Montgomery. We love Alex.
That's your
Anzalone.
guy, Alex Anzalone.
Yeah, we love Khalif Raymond, another guy that
Yeah.
is very loved by the fan base. You're not going to be able to sign them. You're not going to be able to have those secondary contracts. When you're paying guys $20 million at the same position, you've got 2 $20 million wide receivers. You can't pay your 4th wide receiver any kind of money. You've got a $20 million running back, or soon to be a $20 million running back. You can't pay your second running back $10 million. You've got a $20 million linebacker and a $10 million linebacker. You can't pay another one. Like, it's what happens. It sucks, but you know, obviously these guys want to get the money. These guys want to get the run. They want to do different things. The team has to watch the cap. So I don't know if it was one guy like, I don't want to be here or get me out of here pushing it. I think both sides kind of saw what was coming and wanted to move on.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a lesson in spiniomics.
Yes.
Thank you.
And it all goes back to this, Spenny. Look around. Look at what the Minnesota Vikings are going through right now.
Yeah.
Like, look at it. And they don't even have a quarterback contract on the books, like a real one. Mm-hmm. And look at what they have to do.
And Sean Conley says, Anzo's in his mid-30s, you goof. Yeah, exactly. That's why you're not going to pay him $10 million. I don't – what's like Yeah, you're right.
Thank you for groundbreaking.
Just like David Montgomery is in his 30s. That's why you're not going to pay him $10 million. That's what happens.
Let's see what else here in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Beham87. It's getting real uncomfortable. Spenny, what did we talk about last year?
It was going to. That's why, that's why me and Easy freaked out so much at the trade deadlines the past couple years. That's why me and Easy were saying, fuck you, trade the picks, go in, get a great player while you have all these guys on contracts and you have the best roster you're going to have because you don't have to pay any of them yet. Go get the guy to put you over the edge. We were called idiots. We were said we don't know ball. But now that everybody's leaving, what did you think was going to fucking happen?
Woodward Sports.
You can't just keep everybody and be happy, dappy, fun times, rainbow, sunshine, and unicorn farts. Like, shit's going to happen. You got to take advantage of the time when it's presented to you.
You're a genius.
Thank you, Terry. I'm just a man.
J-Bone Willie in the chat. Great chat name, by the way. Juice is a better center than guard, so Tate will play guard, probably a rookie first-rounder on the other side. Woodward Sports chat, the Dundada. David Montgomery said he would love to stay in Detroit at Radio Row with the Super Bowl. His quotes are available online right now, but that would make Neal look bad, so he's going to ignore me. LMAO. Hey, the Dundada. Jeremy Fowler from ESPN reported that, what did he say, guys? I want to get it right for the Dundada. What did he say, Spenny? Don't believe me.
Yeah.
Don't believe me, right? He talked about it, that he would like to move on, right? Where did he get that from?
Did you get that from J-Mo?
No, nor did he get it from Demo. Like, it's
Demo.
just, but who said it then, the Dundada? If it wasn't David Montgomery, then who said it? Did he make it up? Terry, do you think
I'm going
he
to
made
say
it up?
it was an 80% chance it was from one of his people. You don't get stuff from athletes. You get stuff from agents. Most athletes have people like support staff, people who set up their engagements and stuff like that. You get it from them. You get it from their boys. Or sometimes you may even get it from another player on the roster. Oh, yeah, I was talking with so-and-so. Here's what he said. Blah, 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 blah.
He wants to move on, would like to move on to another team, and he didn't say it. So who else would have said it?
Do you blame him?
Do I blame Montgomery?
Yeah.
I mean,
For wanting to move on.
But whatever he wants, it's his career, man. It's his life. Like, I'm not going to sit here and cry that it's, oh my God, it's over. No, he didn't want to be here, man. I don't want people that don't want to be here. I don't. You know who else doesn't?
You got people on your roster every year who don't want to be here, who'd rather be somewhere else. But they're playing nice and
they don't say it to the media.
correct.
Well,
or their agent
doesn't say it to the media.
or their girl doesn't say it to the media.
That is true. Woodward Sports Super Chat. Just skip the line. Go ahead, do that. Dan Wisco with the Super Duper Chat. Super Bowl show said he wanted to be here. Way more constant than Gibbs. We goon over explosives, but ignore the 10-play drive that wears out the D. Once Gibbs goes down, Vaki has 3 games of health. Anthony in the Super Chat. Watch Brad will trade that 4th and 7th for a 2nd and 3rd round pick. I like it. Anthony.
Yeah, sure. That happens all the time.
Oh, Brad, you want our second or 3rd round pick? Yeah, we'll take that 4th and 7th for it.
Yeah, thank you.
Not gonna happen, man.
You're gonna make our team better.
So yeah, jump into that chat. Get your thoughts out there, Spenny, because I do want to get into because what's next for the Lions? That becomes the question to me. What's next for the Lions? And I think I found the answer, Terry.
Oh, I can't
What's
wait
next
to
for
hear
the Lions?
this.
And I'll tell you about it after we talk about BlackRock.
Let me tell you
fine,
about
please.
BlackRock. Go to blackrockrestaurants.com to find a location near you today. They got daily specials, including their happy hour. Make sure you go check it out. And it's not just a place where you can take a date and have a great dinner. You can sit at the bar, get some ribs, watch the game, do it like that if you want. But also, you want to take the lady out, take her to BlackRock. They got a ton of great specials, including happy hour. Go to blackrockrestaurants.com to find a location near you today. It is BlackRock.
I know something about BlackRock.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve. and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more. No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
Let's give it up for David Tully, everybody. David Tully. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Attention Hoopers. Jars is hosting a 3-on-3 basketball tournament in Western Michigan. Bring your squad to compete for $4,000 in cash. Pre-qualifier is on Saturday, March 7th. Finals are on Wednesday, March 11th at Van Andel Arena, the home of the Grand Rapids Gold. Go to jarscannabis.com/3on3 to sign up today.
All right, keeping it pushing. Hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Welcome to the new viewers that are tapping in here. David Montgomery traded to the Houston Texans for a 4th-round pick, a 7th-round pick, and Juice Scruggs, an offensive lineman.
The juice is loose.
The juice is loose. Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster here. We have intern Jared in the house, in 4KG. Spencer Raxter here as well. Don't forget the heavyweights, 5 to 7 today. They'll be checking in on this. The Dundada. You looked for a quote saying Montgomery wanted to be here, and you got it. Cry harder, little man. Dundada. You said there wasn't a quote out there that he didn't want to be here. Yet, it was reported, and yet he got traded. You cry harder, Dundada, because he's not here anymore.
Leave me out of this one.
Okay, Terry,
Y'all
I
fight.
will do that for
Thank
sure. Woodward Sports. Okay, so here's the deal, Terry. Dante 151 in the super chat. What if Brad Holmes becomes the ultimate madman and drafts another running back in the 1st round this coming draft?
Caleb Love? No.
How would people crash out?
People would absolutely crash. I would crash out.
Okay.
He's going to get one in the later rounds and maybe sign like a Najee Harris or something like that for fucking vet minimum.
It's a young man's position.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. My money, if we're talking about it here today, kind of just parachuting in, for my money, it'll be Michael Carter. Arizona running back.
Yeah, you can see that.
$3 million. Drew Petzing, is familiar with him.
Bring back Craig Reynolds. Everybody knows he knows how to block.
Lyco 96, but y'all ignoring the post I tagged y'all in on Facebook. Lyco, we have 150,000 followers on Facebook, man. We can't catch them all, brother. Sorry.
250.
Is that what it's up to?
Yeah, we're about to be at it.
Damn, is that high now? Mm-hmm. Man. Woodward Sports chat, get into there. And again, this is the most interactive show, nitty gritty. Over 1,000 people watching. Hit the like button, you bums. I didn't say that. Those were his words. But,
He's just reading.
Yeah, I'm just reading words off the screen. But go ahead and click the like button. I ain't say that. The world's falling apart. Monty got traded. At least the heavyweights are on 5 to 7. They
Shout
are,
out.
as a matter of fact. They will.
Death
they'll be
taxes
there.
and heavyweights.
Okay, what's next, Terry, for the Lions? You guys know that I have an irrational love for Spot Track. And I think it's an area that's very underserved in this town by the sports media, where people don't, I think, fully understand the financial world of what goes on, certainly in the NFL and sports at whole. I put a lot of stock in what they say. This was a very interesting tweet by Spot Track about 10 minutes ago. What's next for the Lions? Well, they said the Lions will free up almost $2 million in cap space per this Montgomery trade, and now are largely expected to negotiate a market-setting extension for Jahmyr Gibbs, who currently projects to be a 3-year, $60.5 million running back in our valuation model.
Okay, so that's next.
I mean, it's got to be, right? Like,
Yeah,
you planted your flag here.
correct.
And not to say that there was, like,
Too much decision to be
yeah,
made.
I mean, not to say that. It's just that's what's next. That's what follows this.
Yeah, and Jahmyr Gibbs could be gone before that contract is done.
But
You
it
don't
will-
think
it will
about
get
that
done.
now because he's fast and he's
Right.
fluid, but that's the reality of the NFL.
Mish Sports don't pay running backs,
You got to pay him.
right?
Yeah,
You
Well,
would
that's
think.
why David
they're
Montgomery is gone.
Yes.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Renardo Williams. Neal, I just joined in. Please call in ISO for the people in the chat. It was going to happen. You can keep paying You can't keep paying a backup running back top 10 money. Renardo, we try, man. Like we try. Especially when they're 30 with a $10.2 million cap. Can't have a 5-figure backup running back that's 30 years old.
No, sir.
You can't. Especially when they don't want to be here.
And when there's no offensive line in front of him, you really can't pay him.
Labartney in the super chat. Shout out Craig. Dude has one of the best blocks and running back ever had.
That's true.
Craig Reynolds, yeah, absolutely. Woodward Sports chat thread. Greg Thomas, cap space. Lions need a lot of players. But yeah, we are DNC ENT. I said Gibbs $22 million a year. We will see. That would reset the market though, 60.5. So since we're here right now, Terry, does anyone say no to that?
I will. No, he's good now. For now, yeah. But after year 2, you probably want to get out of that contract.
Well, I
if
mean,
you could. Which you can, because the NFL is a little shaky league. They screw the players as much as they can.
Yeah, they do.
yes. Justin Station, 28, Neal, stop lying today. It's out of control. Justin Station, you listen. The next year of the deal. The next year of the deal for David Montgomery. Next year, what I'm talking about.
When the season starts next year, he'd be 30 because he's turning 29 in June. And
Correct.
So,
Next year.
yeah.
10.245, $10,245,833. His cap hit. Next year. His cap hit next year. And if you're going to trade him, are running backs as valuable? Are running backs going to be as valuable next year as they are today?
No.
No, sir.
If you're going to move him, then you move him. Especially if he doesn't want to be here, which he didn't want to be here. Because somebody said it to Jeremy Fowler, the reporter from ESPN. Somebody said it.
Maybe it's Brad Holmes.
Could have been Brad Holmes.
Maybe it was Demo's agent.
Or
Could've
Brad
been.
Holmes.
It wasn't Demo. That's established.
No, we know that.
Because he said it. he absolutely said it. No, but Terry, that's where it is, and that's what follows all this. Woodward Sports chat thread. Phil C. Lions eliminated a locker room problem. Do you buy that, Spenny?
No. No, I don't.
Do you think it could be more than we think it is, though? Because I'm starting to lean that way. I'm not calling it. I'm not accusing him of it by any means.
No, I don't think so. I think
I
they all loved him. I think David Montgomery is very well respected and liked in
okay,
the locker room.
loved is the past tense.
Yeah.
But looking forward, could he have been in problems? Yeah, I think David Montgomery's a little bit of a sulker. Yeah, I think it could have been a locker room problem.
Full Slate Farms, fire Brad Holmes.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those in there.
Really? You want to chat poll it? Want to see where they're at?
Yeah, there we go.
Should the Lions fire Brad Holmes? Let's just put it out there then. Like, don't talk about it. Like, be about it. Woodward Sports chat thread. What?
This is crazy to type.
Spenny, here we are, man.
I mean,
Here we are. So
Spenny feels like a fool even putting it up.
I
so
do.
look at him.
I do feel like a fool putting that up.
Shawshank Suburban. Juice Scruggs, 4th rounder, 7th rounder. We'll probably trade the 4th rounder to trade up in the 6th round.
No, I thought they were going to get a second rounder for the 4th round.
Yeah, that's what I was told. Mish Sports, no all day. Gibbs is amazing, but you have him for 2 years, including the club option. You're going to reset the market when you need to fix both lines, and the secondary is a 5-alarm fire. No, no, no. What's your response to that, Spenny?
I mean, there's definitely some truth behind it, but you got to pay him. You can't not pay Jahmyr Gibbs.
Okay, think about and let me address the people who are upset that David Montgomery, got traded. When you look at the Lions, here's what they need. They need a starting center. They need a starting guard. Some of us believe they need another rush in. They might need 2 safeties.
They will. Day one,
Right.
Game 1 of the regular season, they will.
Yeah, and then a cornerback. That's a lot of needs.
Correct.
So David Montgomery, see you, baby. You can't keep him.
Woodward Sports chat. Donovan Strong. This team is not winning a Super Bowl. Just a guy on
So
a
you
couch.
thought they were going to win the Super Bowl? Do you think David Montgomery's the difference? What the Lions are right now, you thought they were going to win a Super Bowl because they had David Montgomery, and now you don't? Like, come on.
Well,
man.
I'll tell you
You
this.
realistically can't
They
look at me
could
and say
have
that.
won a Super Bowl if they kept David Montgomery, got a Pro Bowl center and a Pro Bowl guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And an all-pro cornerback, and then, another edge rusher.
And then Hendon Hooker at quarterback.
There you go. That's true. You want to solve our cap situation.
Right.
That is also true. Michael Weary. Brad has made the team relevant for the first time since the 50s. Why fire him for trying to upgrade the team? Woodward Sports poll. Should the Lions fire Brad Holmes? 82% of the people say no.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
So you got to see sometimes,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
People are just they're sad right now. They're quick to snap.
Yeah, yes, they are. LBR, you can't keep everybody. There will be a day when JMO and his cap-friendly deal may have to go to keep everyone else. Well, I think I had this argument on social media, on our Facebook page, as a matter of fact, with that. Facebook and X, as a matter of fact, where people were talking about that, about how Brad, quote, mismanages money. And I was like, show me one example of mismanaged money. Quote, sign JMO when he didn't have to. JMO at $27 million. Would you rather have him or Brandon Ayuk?
JMO.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Ayuk makes 30.
He's not even playing. And he's fat.
So there
I
you
would
go.
say JMO is a better contract. Yeah.
So there you go. That was my point about it. Would JMO cost more as the time went on, or would he cost less?
He would cost more.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because he's truly going out there and showing that he's an upper echelon receiver in the NFL.
Like what? Like getting 1,000 yards
Again,
and
yeah.
touchdowns every 8 times he touches the ball?
Yeah.
Wow. That's odd. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Terry, what do you make of all this? The people, we've been doing it for an hour now. What do you make of all this?
Well, I make it that the people aren't fully aware of the way an NFL franchise works. I think what happened here, they thought that Brad Holmes could bring all these guys here. He could keep all of them and then bring in some more pieces.
Yeah, and continuously draft all pros that
Right.
are just going to stay on the team forever. Because, when you're
Correct.
paying the all pros you already have.
And that everybody who's in a Lions uniform wants to remain a Lion forever. That's not reality.
There's some people talking about Brad. There's an angle of this with Brad Holmes that I want to touch on. when we come back.
I saw, I think DNC ENT say, he's getting sick of the Brad Holmes gimmick, but it has nothing to do with this move. And I would agree with that. I think this offseason is going to be extremely important when you look at the future of Brad Holmes and this regime and this team, because you met controversy and now you have to change a lot of things. And is David Montgomery the right move to start that? Who knows? But you have to fix the offensive line and you have to try to do something with the defense. So we'll see what happens.
Tell them about Gold Crown.
I will tell them about Gold Crown, and shout out to Gold Crown because they dropped us off some of their Royal Junior Jesters. These things are awesome. There's a 5-pack of these little dog walkers, and they're perfect because You want to go outside to smoke. You don't want to do a whole joint. They get you just as high as the whole joint because they're live resin infused and coated in keef. So shout out to the Royal Junior Jesters from Gold Crown. Go to Gold Crown _ extracts on Instagram and give them a follow. You'll find them in pretty much any retailer near you. Go to goldcrownextracts.com. It's Gold Crown. Smoke like royalty.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neal, Ruhl, Terry Foster, Spencer Raxter in the building. Intern Jared here in for KG. Absolutely. Covering the David Montgomery trade. It dropped literally the second we were going on the air. For those of you just joining us, David Montgomery has been traded to the Houston Texans for a 4th-round pick, a 7th-round pick, an offensive lineman, Juice Scruggs.
Juice Scruggs, former 2nd-round pick, Juice Scruggs, out of Penn State. Hasn't been great, but when he looked his best was at center, where he played pretty well. So I personally see that as him being the backup center, more than likely them moving on from Graham Glasgow and then actually pursuing a real center.
Joshua Black in the Super Chat. Gibbs should not be paid over Laporta. An excellent tight end is better than an excellent running back.
I disagree. I think Jahmyr Gibbs is more game-breaking, and that's at a higher demand. I think they're both equally
valuable,
equally replaceable, I would say. I think you can find a really good tight end. Like, look at the tight ends coming into the league now, man. You get
this tight end draft is
crazy. 2 or 3 tight ends every year
fellas,
that are
look
high level.
how a good running game can control a game.
Yeah.
You can keep the ball for 5 or 6 minutes and not let the other team have the ball. You can seal games with a good running team. You can't really do that with the tight end. Yeah, a play here and there, whatever. But if you can get a very good running back in a line and take that time off the clock, this is what the NFL has turned into. It's not all about the glitz and let's throw it up top and all this kind of stuff that people love. A lot of times it's just grinding. And you can grind with a good running game. Can't do it with a tight end.
Dan Wiscow in the Super Chat. We're beginning to be a top-heavy team. The last 2 drafts have not filled the gaps. 5 great players cannot pull the whole team to the top. But, Dan, doesn't that seem to be where we're at in the NFL now? Like, when you look at it, when you look at a salary structure for a team, that seems to be about what it is. You got 5 or 6 heavy contracts that are up there, and then the rest is kind of fluid, where you change it in and
Welcome to
out.
the new world. And you're trying to get these young bucks. And I think maybe he said in there that they haven't really filled the spaces with the young guys. But you got to have those young bucks making hourly wages to make it work.
Dante 151. Neal, thoughts on Mike Tannenbaum coming out and saying the Browns would be stupid and not trading Myles Garrett to the Lions for JMO and 2 first. Every second Myles Garrett's on the Browns roster, I don't understand it from the Browns' perspective, like as an organization.
Especially letting Jim Schwartz out of there. Like, I mean, will you ever really get the correct return for Myles Garrett? I don't think so.
No, because the contract signed now.
Yeah, the contract signed. But still, like, even if you get a bunch of picks, you pray to God that one of them might become Myles Garrett. I think they need to figure out what they're doing with fucking Deshaun Watson's contract and shit like that.
Nothing.
Worry about Myles Garrett.
They're going to sit there and eat it. He's going to play this year for them.
Yeah.
He will play. He will be the quarterback for them this year.
You think so?
Yes. 100%.
Unless he tears both of his ACLs again?
Right.
Why
Like,
would he not? You got a dumb
Shedeur
organization.
Sanders.
They're paying him money. That's it right there. He's a starting quarterback for those 2 reasons. Dummies and a big contract.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing they can do with him. Literally nothing they can do with him. Shit, they're $26 million over the cap right now.
Yeah.
Like, they got to figure out a way out of that. Boy, Deshaun Watson's cap hit this year is $81 million.
Woof.
Anytime you feel bad about your team, just go look at Deshaun Watson's contract situation. And this is...
That's insane.
I don't get it.
$81 million?
If you moved on from him this year, like say you cut him, you would have a $131 million dead cap hit. Where if you post June 1st him, you could split it up into 2. But still, like you're eating $131 million. Next year you can do it, and he only has a $50 million dead cap number.
Okay.
So
Did anybody at any point say that's a good move?
which one?
Signing Deshaun Watson.
They gave up tons of draft capital and gave him $250 million guaranteed.
Right. Did anybody say, yeah, Cleveland, man, they ought to be on the move?
People around here said it was a good deal at the time.
Did they not?
Yes,
No,
they
no,
did.
No,
yes,
those
they
are-
did,
don't,
Terry.
Don't you
There were
disparage my people.
in this town that wanted the Lions involved in the Deshaun Watson stuff.
Well,
Spenny,
those
were
are
there?
crackheads.
About Deshaun Watson?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there was.
Yes, there were people in this town that said, "Why aren't the Lions getting involved?"
People
in this?
outside of the crack house.
Okay,
Were there any saying that?
okay. I'm just telling you what I heard.
Okay.
So, Woodward Sports Chat, get into there, get your thoughts out there. So, here's the deal. And in the chat, what about the Kirby contract? He signed Kirby, talking about Brad Holmes. Guys, here's the other side of this coin. People are talking about Aleem McNeil as well. If you sign 8 guys to deals in the NFL, 2.5 of them are going to suffer catastrophic injury at some point.
Okay.
And I say catastrophic injury just in terms of like missing a season or, playing 4 games in a season or something along those lines. Terry, that's the math in this league.
Yeah, they're going to get Davenported at some point.
Like it's the way it works. You mean to tell me like we love Amon-Ra, we love Panay, and Jahmyr Gibbs it looks like is going to be next. And Brian Branch got paid. Jack Campbell, who says no?
You have to pay Jack Campbell.
You have to pay Jack Campbell. Like all these guys you're going to sign. And Terry, the reality of this league, 2 of those guys are going to get hurt. Sorry. Like it's the way it goes. Like I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just.
So you got to figure out where the pendulum is going to swing. Maybe you got to get rid of Jack Campbell and Laporta. Who knows? Or St. Brown and Laporta. Who knows?
LBR, Browns can be good in 2 years. Myles Garrett no longer will be. If we get Garrett, it is no, never, literally. Not quite sure what that one means. Jump into the super chat. You want to skip the line. Adam from the D. New network alert. Detroit Sportsnet for both Tigers and Wings. $189 a year or $20 monthly.
For real?
That's what they're saying. Yeah, I haven't gotten that alert. Man, it's too much news popping off right now.
Damn. That would be sweet because I was getting really worried about what I'm about to do for the Tigers.
Well, guess what you're going to do? The same thing you did with FanDuel.
Yeah. No, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I didn't want to do the whole fucking MLB TV. Yeah, Detroit Tigers, just put it out there. Detroit Sportsnet is our new broadcasting home. 26 Tigers, 26-27 Red Wings. Subscribe today and pay $0 until April 1st for Tigers baseball, including opening day and more.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Illich. It sounds like
Illich Network type
Oh, is
deal.
this like the Yes Network?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Detroit.
So we got to pay $20 a month to see the Tigers?
Yes, just like you had to before. Like, here's my thing about it too, Terry. Like, you've been doing this since past sports, all the way back in past sports. That was like $12 a month.
But now they said until April 1st. That's a month. So the Red Wings this year are still going to be on FanDuel?
Correct, I think. Unless they're
So
going
I
to
have
flip
to
that.
pay for
FanDuel gonna go
for-
away?
Do they give it? Do they say
It
it's
says
20,
26-27
Red Wings? Yeah. So yeah, they're FanDuel. They're going to
So
see
you
out
got
the contract.
Pistons and Red Wings still on FanDuel
FanDuel.
this year, but the Tigers will be on that.
Yep.
Fuck me, dude.
Weird. I was told that people. I'm happy. FanDuel Sports Network's going away.
I mean, just cut it. Just cut it. No, but as long as the Pistons go over there too, that'd be cool.
So what's happening? I liked it back in the day when it was on Channel 4.
So the Pistons and the Red Wings will still be on FanDuel for this season. Pistons, I don't know what's going on with the Pistons, but next year and this year's Detroit Tigers will be broadcast on Detroit Sports Net, which is probably just Illich saying, "All right, I'll do
What channel is that?
Fuck it, I'll do it myself."
they will have a streaming option, Terry, for the cable subscribers. They will make a dedicated
I'm tired
cable
of
channel.
streaming, man.
Well, then there'll be a dedicated cable
Just give me
channel.
a damn channel.
But guess what you'll do on your cable? You'll pay for it.
Hopefully they make a smart TV app. That would be cool, so I don't have to watch it on my laptop.
Problem is, you can't like just go back and forth from sports when you're watching on apps. You know, you got to
Yeah.
exit the app to go to watch.
Which is the hook
Oh,
that
yeah,
no
that's
one
what it
talks
is.
about with streaming.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But the networks love it.
Oh,
The networks prefer the streaming because you're not going to leave.
yeah, it's viewership, no doubt.
You're not going any. Once you're locked in, you're committed at that point. Man, we got news just going everywhere.
Or maybe I just won't join. How about that?
There you go. Then you just won't watch.
Dante 151. Oof. What? Dante, what'd you think it was going to? You think you were going to get a break? Terry, did people think that?
Yeah.
They thought it was like going to get cheaper?
I don't know, cheaper, but they thought they'll get somewhat of a break. And
Did
I don't
you
know
think
why.
that, Spenny?
A break from what? No, it's just going to get more and more expensive. They're all going to have their own app pretty soon. You got to pay for the Tigers app and the Red Wings app and the Pistons app.
Okay. Cannons Reloaded in the chat in all caps. How can you F up Sonic and Knuckles for what they got for him? I'm done with this team. 54 years of this ish.
54 years, and this is the one that put you over the edge, huh?
Yeah.
The
0 and
backup running
16
back.
didn't do it.
Oh yeah, 0 and 16.
2 and
didn't do
14
it, huh?
didn't tell you to get the hell out of here.
Calvin and Barry, those ones didn't do it for you. Old David Montgomery getting
Right.
traded for a good return is what did it for you.
Calvin,
Hey.
Barry, and Stafford saying, "Peace out, I'm out of here."
Yeah.
That didn't do it to you, but this one did. Okay.
Yes.
He's got to have like 3 Montgomery jerseys.
So a running back that will have a $10 million cap hit when he's 30, that's the one where you say you're out.
Yeah, I don't get it, Buck. That is confusing to me.
It sucks.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's just the emotion. Maybe he's not out. And people always say they're out on the Lions and they come back. Or they never leave, but they say they do, but they're there.
Right. And here we go. Caseville Country Boy. Honestly, love listening to the Tigers on the radio.
Shout out Dan Dickerson.
Yeah. He's cool. But you'd rather watch it on TV.
1000%.
Like, come on, man.
Not even close.
Let's be real here. When you're in the car, of course. Like, you're driving, you know? So when you're in the car, of course. Here come all the pirate people and everything like that. Spenny.
Yar. I mean, I can't pirate because I got it. Well, I don't have to, but I live tweet most of the games I watch. And when you pirate them,
You're behind.
5 minutes behind. Yeah.
So all the pirate flags and pirate ships out there in the chat right now, it's cool.
I mean, I'll do it if I have to.
But on a one-off, I will.
Yeah.
On a one-off, I will. But the buffering and all
I
that
get to write
stuff.
off all my subscriptions on my taxes anyways, so it's pretty cool.
So we're going to get the buffering Tigers? I don't want that.
Well,
I'm
you
not
won't.
paying for that.
Then you ain't watching.
I'm not watching.
Okay.
Do you know? And yeah, I'm gonna force Neal to call me a liar.
All right.
How many NFL games on, what was it on Prime did I watch this season?
You watched some of them. Don't lie to me.
0.
You were lying.
I didn't watch one.
But Terry, they put the Color Rush jerseys on.
I don't care.
Terry, you're mean to tell me
I told you he's going to call me a liar.
You're going to look me in the eye and tell me you didn't watch Jaguars Panthers on a Thursday in November in the Color
Okay,
Rush
maybe
jerseys.
that one. No.
Okay.
I no,
Hey, that's a good
I
game.
did not watch one.
Jaguars, Panthers. There's 2 playoff teams. It's not
Yeah,
like
but
it
it's
was.
2 playoff teams.
It's not
you
like it
don't pay
was
attention
Lions, Giants.
But that wasn't on Prime.
No,
to. No,
That
it
doesn't-
wasn't.
That didn't get the stage.
it was
of
on 1
Prime.
o'clock though.
Yeah, it was.
Which is worse.
Woodward Sports chat thread, jump into there. Who else we have here? Kayla Means in the super chat. Who's hyped for JV to be back in Detroit? World Series incoming, maybe.
Woo! I am. I love JV. I'm glad he's home.
Bring him home.
They brought him home.
Delonte HD in the super chat. Shout out Javi Baez. It's the year of Javi.
Shout out Javi Baez.
No regression to the mean, right?
Starting at center.
In the All-Star game?
Oh, again, back-to-back years. Why not? He already did it once. Who says he can't do it again?
Coffee, he won't be starting the All-Star game?
No, I'm good.
Oh.
Or will he be starting in center field or shortstop?
He's going to be starting in center field because Kevin McGonigal's going to be starting at shortstop.
I wanted to touch on that today, but it
can't.
looks like we're not
Yeah.
going to get the chance to because we're talking David Montgomery.
Yep.
Kenny Powers in the super chat. Who else do the Lions trade away this year?
If anybody would be Laporta, but probably not. I wouldn't bet on that.
Well, you
I
can't
mean, they're
just
just-
say trade away, either trade away or let go
Yeah, I don't think they're going to.
or not.
I don't know if
sign.
they trade anybody else away, but they're not going to re-sign Amik Robertson, Khalif Raymond, Alex Anzalone, or DJ Reader.
Yeah.
And they might cut Graham Glasgow. So there's 5 for you right there. So all those guys, guess what? They're around
Or,
double-digit millions.
How
or they're
about
going
here?
to
I'm going to
expect
throw in a
double-digit
real
millions.
big one. Taylor Decker.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt that too.
Okay, we'll see.
Woodward Sports super chat. Snitching Shad 216. So you're telling me I got DirecTV stream for no reason? FML.
Yep.
No, because there'll be a channel for it on DirecTV.
On every
But-
cable station.
Yeah.
Every
cable
Yeah.
outlet, anywhere where you watch TV, there will be a dedicated channel for it.
But you will have.
But you will pay for it.
Unless
Yes,
it's YouTube TV.
You'll get an email or a letter from Xfinity or whatever cable you have saying that it's going to be $15, $20 more a month.
Man, hopefully it's on YouTube TV. That would be clutch.
See if they get that figured out. or
Yeah.
not. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet
Because
we're
wasn't it
working here
FanDuel the
today.
one that was like bullshitting with YouTube TV? That's why they couldn't agree on something?
Yeah, I can't even remember because they fell off of YouTube TV a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah. And then ESPN dropped, but ESPN's back.
Right. Labartney, this trade makes Houston pretty scary. Well, I mean, CJ Stroud better get better.
Yes. And their offensive line is. I couldn't even name you a guy on their offensive line because they just traded their tackle as well.
Which is true. Let me see. We got the Gibbs should not be paid over Laporta. An excellent tight end is better than excellent running back.
Yep.
We got to that one, right? I just want to make sure I get to everybody here. Where else was it? I think we got them all. Oh, no, here we go. Sideless. I mean, trouble in Iran tends to coincide with Tigers World Series runs. Unrest in the Middle East. Pistons win a championship. It's just science.
I mean, can't really debate that one.
Labartney, anyone remember how amazing and revolutionary picture-in-picture was?
I do.
I do.
Now we never use. Nobody ever uses that anymore,
ESPN,
except for like the double.
yeah, like the 4-box.
Big Ralph does.
Big Ralph does.
Big Ralph used picture-in-picture.
I do remember picture-in-picture.
And he turned. We were over there. He had the picture-in-picture on, and everybody told him to turn it off.
More on the David Montgomery stuff. DNC ENT, who TF has cable anymore? It's 2026, guys. Time to be adults.
I got YouTube TV. It's pretty much the same thing.
I have cable, but I don't know how to do the other stuff. I need somebody to teach me.
Phoenix Sundust, Demo wanted out. Did Demo tell you that?
He did not.
You know what else
You don't
Demo
know.
didn't tell you? I wanted to stay in Detroit. 2 girls, 1 Ramos. Are we sure Demo wanted out?
Everybody said that they wanted everybody to stay here, but somebody was lying.
Dan,
We're never lied to.
Dan Wisco in the super chat. How many carries and games played for Gibbs this year? whatever he had last year.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to change.
Probably the same as last year.
And I can't sit around here and do the be scared of injury thing, Terry.
And yeah, you could say that about anybody and any team. Oh, what if Saquon Barkley gets injured? Oh.
Hey, what if Josh Allen gets hurt?
Yeah, well, that'll suck for the Bills.
Yeah, really. They should still win the Super Bowl.
What if
right?
insert team's best player gets injured?
What if Matt Stafford gets hurt?
What if Puka goes down?
What would happen then?
Wouldn't be great.
It's just an insurance policy, is all.
For sure.
I can't.
It's an expensive insurance policy, though.
No, you're right. It is. Yep.
And my insurance policy for if Gibbs goes down is Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Jameson Williams.
And a lot of Mad Packs.
And a lot of Mad Packs. Go to Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com. Find a store near you today. You heard of the Boom Shakalakas. You heard of the high-low pre-rolls. But right now, they're doing exclusive extracts. They've got the Blue Night. It's delicious. They gave me a Puffco to try it. It's amazing. Or if you're not into the concentrates, if you're not into the super heavy stuff, they got their own flower-only pre-rolls. So no infused, no keef, just regular old doobies. Go check it out. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a location near you carrying the best product in the game. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
When you have everything you need to get stronger, just around the corner, you can give everything you've got.
Just 30 more seconds.
With over 2,800 locations, there's always a Planet Fitness near you. Join the club today and get your first month free. Just $1 down, $15 a month. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, February 13th.
See what you got.
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
One.
Neal Ruhl here for Buddy's, the original Detroit-style pizza since 1946. If you have a big event going on, you want to check out their catering menu, go to buddyspizza.com, use a promo code Woodward20. You'll save 20% on your order of $200 or more. You're going to do like a March Madness thing over at the house? Buddy's Pizza, that's the move. Everyone will be happy. Buddy's Pizza, their pasta slaps, salads are really good, all of it. You can have the spread, and you can save 20% on your promo code Woodward20. That's right. An order of $200 or more. Go to buddyspizza.com. Buddy's, the Detroit original since 1946. Back at it, Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster, Spencer Raxter, intern Jared here in the house.
Excuse me, can I make fun of my wife for a minute?
You may.
I just got a text from my wife. I don't know if you heard this, but David Montgomery got traded. And I texted back, what do you think I do for a living? Yeah, wow. I didn't know that.
Oh, man.
She thinks she's up here goofing off.
Right.
Drinking
so.
bourbon.
She doesn't think I'm with Neal and Spinny now. She thinks I'm with my girlfriend.
Minnie Mouse flew in.
Yeah.
Is she's sitting there saying, he's just sitting there drinking bourbon. You tell her, no, that's only on Fridays we do that.
That's true.
Tap back in Friday, Bourbon Fridays, by the way.
Shout out.
It's a lot of fun. Woodward Sports Chat Thread. I'm done with this one, too. CV Titans, I haven't seen you here before. I appreciate you. If this is the first time watching the show, thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your day and watching the show.
Is he making fun of you that UD beat Oakland?
No, he's not.
Okay.
But should have tried to package Monty in a Crosby trade. Sure, the Raiders would have loved him alongside Genty.
Yeah, I mean, sure, yeah. If it means, sure.
Bro.
You're probably not going to get Max Crosby. I'll just say that.
For David Montgomery.
Yeah.
This reminds me, Terry Mills and Lindsey Hunter
for Shaq.
For Shaq or David Robinson, or maybe both.
I'll tell you what. So we brought in Juice Scruggs, again, who I said is, backup center level floor. Like, he's got a ceiling, but I'm not going to bet on him being anything more than a backup center. But if you were to cut Graham Glasgow pre-June 1st, you would save $5.5 million on your cap.
There you go.
So,
do you sign off on that, even though he is your doppelganger?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to call for anybody's job, but yes.
If you're the accounting department,
yes, I would advise them to do that and then pay an actual center. Use that $5.6 million plus another $5.6 million and go get Cade Mays or somebody like that, because I like Graham, but you bring in Juice Scruggs, who is younger, already a backup center. Graham will save you $6 million in cap space, and then you bring in an actual starting center in free agency with that money. That's what I would do.
The numbers start to squeeze after a while, don't they?
Yeah.
Like that's the nature of this business, man. That's the nature of this business. Woodward Sports Chat, 2 Girls, 1 Ramos. Brad hasn't done ish since the 2023 draft.
That's his opinion.
That is his opinion. Dr. Clappin Cheeks, good to see the doc.
No,
in the
wait,
chat.
wait, stop. According to the fans, Brad hasn't done ish, period. Every move is ripped.
That is also true. Dr. Clappin Cheeks, good to see the doc. Especially, too, it's a time where
Shout out
people
Dr.
are getting
Clappin'
colds and getting sick. Good to see Dr. Clappin Cheeks is around for the people.
Absolutely.
Demo got injured in 2024, needed surgery, and needed to see 4 doctors before one said he didn't need it. He has never been the same.
I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but it's the taxing, the injury, the carries, the age, it all does factor into it. And like you said, he was going to be going into next year. He would be 30 years old, getting paid $10 million to be your backup running back.
I think the bottom line is the Lions feel they can find some young buck making much less money, plug him in. He's going to be the backup running back.
And I would subscribe to that as well. I think look at these guys in the 4th, 5th, 6th rounds of the NFL draft every fucking year. Every year you get a couple running backs in the later rounds that come in and they make an impact. And we don't need a Sonic and Knuckles. Like you need a guy that's going to be able to.
How are we going to have a Fago commercial?
You need a guy that's going to be able to pick up some blitzes and a guy that's going to be able to jam it in from 4th and 1 or on the 1 yard line at the goal line. Jahmyr Gibbs, your guy going forward. He's going to be your horse.
Right.
DNC-ENT, package Monty in a Crosby trade. Not 1 for 1. Really, DNC-ENT? Not 1 for 1? That wouldn't get it done? Not Monty and a lean for Crosby, but giving up Monty and a 4th to supplement a possible 2nd-round pick. I get that line of thinking. Okay, DNC-ENT, I bet you would. Now let me flip that around and say, so instead of getting a 2nd-round pick, I get a 30-year-old running back with a $10.2 million cap hit. No, thank you. Not interested.
And Max Crosby.
I do.
Right, that's what I'm trading Max Crosby for, to get a $10.2 million cap hit for a 30-year-old running back, which is what he is next year, by the way. Not right now. Next year, though, that's what it's going to be. Sorry, go ahead, Sven.
I was just going to say, it does suck because I like Monty. I do like David Monty. He had one of the best plays I've ever seen. His catch and run against the Seahawks where he just absolutely obliterated Devon Witherspoon and then kept going, that was awesome. Great memories. It's a business. It sucks.
Yeah, but you know what? Every one of these guys on the Lions now, these young guys, will have given you a very good moment. But at some point, you're going to say goodbye to them.
Yeah.
That's just, you get older, the team changes, the money changes. You use them as much as you can, you spit them out.
Let's take the break and come back. I want to check back in and the Lions for next year. I can only imagine what the people are going to say. But the Lions for next year, before we get into the draft and everything like that. Spenny was spent all weekend watching the Combine.
I did.
Literally all weekend. And we didn't even get a chance to get to it today. Can we do it tomorrow, Spenny?
We can do it tomorrow.
Okay. I need the Spencer rack. Spenny does what I don't want to do. And I don't feel like doing. But Spenny does it for the people. He does it for me. He does it for you. He does it for the people. Let's talk about Dr. Pierce.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts, Dr. Jeff Pierce, here to keep you in the game, performing at your best. For more information, visit him at MichiganSportsAndSpine.com or give him a call at 248-426-9944.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome. What's up, everybody? Neal Ruhl here for Sam Adams. When a rivalry tips off, you need a beer that can go all 40 minutes, and that beer is Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Woodward Sports will be back at Art and Jake's for round 2 of the Michigan State Hoops Watch Party, and Cherry Wheat's riding shotgun for the whole thing. Remember, everyone, you can get $5 shorts of Sam Adams Cherry Wheat at any Art and Jake's locations across Michigan on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. What's today? Monday.
Today's Monday.
Well, $5 shorts of cherry wheat at any Art and Jake's location. Light, refreshing, brewed with real Michigan cherries. Smooth enough to sip all game long, win or lose. Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Please drink responsibly. Back at it, Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster, Spencer Raxter, Jared here in the house. Don't forget the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep coming up 2 to 4, and of course the heavyweights 5 to 7. We are your home for Detroit sports, the most dominant digital sports present, certainly in the state of Michigan, maybe the nation. So, again, 102,000 plus subscribers. Click subscribe if you are here for the first time. And all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread, get involved. Get your thoughts out there. Use the super chat if you want to skip the line. Brendan Edwards, it's been a full week, Neal, and I'll never see a Viking Super Bowl. But if that gold medal didn't make up for it so much, it's been such a good week.
Honestly.
True. On all counts. On all counts. Vikings got their own issues right now. DNC ENT. We let David Montgomery tear this family apart. I don't like when mom and dad fight. Can we just be a family again? No, it's all love, DNC ENT. Woodward Sports chat thread, Dr. Clappin Cheeks, talking to Anakin Skyogre in the chat. He's one of the young bucks here that listens to the show.
He's a Fed.
Yep. Now, take it easy on Anakin. Come on. Anakin, you are so young you don't understand the lines. That's what we do. Flipping out is part of the experience.
It is.
It is part of it. Adiz 411, people act like Monty got traded in October, and it's only March. That is also true. Okay, so Terry.
Yes, sir.
Do we do top 5 breakups on Wednesday in honor of David Montgomery?
I like that.
Yeah.
100%. Yes, because I know that each person will bring at least one of their own to the party. Right? You going to be vulnerable for a second? Spenny?
No personal ones. None of my lists have personal ones.
Tiny Tina's not going to make the list.
It'll
make my list.
Are these sports breakups or romantic breakups?
Whatever you want them to
Just
be.
breakups.
Just breakups.
Okay.
Mine, number 2, Spencer and Tiny Tina. When she hopped out of that car and both feet hit the ground simultaneously, little did Spenny know that would be the last time you would ever see her.
Damn.
See her on her way.
Makes you cry.
It was a great night. I think all parties involved had a lot of fun. It was good times, good memories made.
Top 5 breakups Wednesday. Boom, we're in there.
There you go.
So there you have it, everybody. So what does it look like next year, Terry, for the Lions? Now, I know that we still have to draft. I know that there are a lot of questions. I know free agency starts next week-ish, the 9th or the 11th, something like that. So, Terry, we're getting ready to roll.
It always goes back to Brad Holmes and the Gators. Is he wearing the Gators this offseason, or is he being kind of wimpy? Because what I see right now, I don't see a good Lions team. I see a middle-of-the-pack team.
Okay, Terry.
Solid.
Okay. I get where you're coming from with that, but isn't this kind of putting on the Gators move, though? Like, this has divided some people. Like, this is big. Because people say, well, Brad doesn't have the stones to make a big move and stuff. This seems like a pretty big move to the people, to the fans. Terry, there's thousands of people watching the show right now.
All right. To you, 1,000. Yeah, you know what? He traded a backup running back. And he got some dude named Scrubs.
Juice World.
Juice World.
He got some juice.
Rip.
This is not a big move in my mind. I'm talking about bringing in, the big move is bringing in somebody who's got juice, not this juice that we're talking about. A big move is bringing in Myles Garrett. A big move is bringing in Max Crosby. A big move is bringing in Hendon Hooker. I'm just joking there. Ha, ha, ha.
Malik Willis.
Malik Willis. No. Please,
People
no.
are saying $30 million a year from Malik Willis,
Oh
Terry.
my God, I can't.
He's gonna
believe
get
that.
it.
He's going to.
You know he is.
Yeah.
I'm stunned by that. I am.
Woodward Sports Chat Thread, Stephen Baffy. Holy ish, just heard about the trade. Well, we appreciate you. Appreciate you tapping in. Steve Wild, you got pick 128. Oh, wow. Well, what did you? Okay, Steve Wild, what were you going to get for David Montgomery?
I'll take pick
First
one.
round pick.
Yeah.
First round pick.
That's what people think. You know, I think they really thought they could get a third round pick for David Montgomery. You talking about, and we're talking about the fans, and they may be a little delusional, and you always put more stock in your guy.
I don't get we got pick 128. Oh, well. Oh, wow. I think Spenny, it was Juice WRLD himself that said it. Running backs come and go.
Yeah. That's true.
Do you put any stock in what I said? That this seems like, it feels like it's a big move to the fan. If thousands of people are tapping in.
No, for sure. I mean, David Montgomery is a beloved player. And there are a lot of jerseys out there. So I bet a lot of the people that are really upset probably wearing that number 5 jersey right now.
But you know, just because people like somebody doesn't mean it's a big move.
I agree. But David Montgomery is a good player. And it does suck to see him go, but like, it's a business. You can't hold on to everybody. Like I said, I love Alex Anzalone. That's my guy. He's a great player.
Roast all the time.
See him roast all the time. We've dapped up before.
Yes.
But
would he get a tribute video?
he should. I would give him one. He probably
no.
I would give him one. He's the long hair, Terry. Long hair blonde guy doesn't get the tribute
care
video.
about his hair.
All right, that's fair.
Yes, you do.
But you're not going. You can't
Well,
re-sign
I
Alex
care about his
Anzalone.
hair, but not in a video tribute.
Okay.
Much like you can't have David Montgomery if you're signing Jahmyr Gibbs to make $20 million. Unfortunately, you can't re-sign Alex Anzalone if you got Jack Campbell, who's going to make $20 million. It's just the way it goes.
We're feeling the squeeze for the first time. Woodward Sports Chat thread get into there. I think it was also Juice WRLD that said all running backs are the same, right?
That is true.
That was one of his songs, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Lions 57 restore. Much love for David Montgomery. EX27 top breakup. I went to a wedding with 2 dates, left with none.
Oof. I mean, that's probably going to happen.
Man, that's
what
how
do they say? If you got 2 quarterbacks, you don't got one.
Still I rise. This was a dumb move. Terry, I just, this is to me is another example of what I call the fantasyization of sports, right?
No, it's correct.
Where people think their fantasy football leagues are real life, i.e. you can just go to the waiver wire in their little 10-team league. They can go to the waiver wire and get a running back and start him this week, and he's
That's
productive.
true, but I want you to put this in your basket too. That if he plays for my team, he's great. So, you can get some backup center. I can get a first-round pick for him, or I can get more than the market is willing to bear. It's not reality because you put more stock in your own players. I think that's part of it too.
Galloping Lake 6. Demo will be a 3-down back in Houston. He's not a 3-down,
No, he
22-plus carry.
He won't be a 3-down back. They have 3 running backs that they're
Right.
going to use in Houston with him, Joe Mixon, and Woody Marks. And Woody Marks will probably be the lead back.
Which is
All right, I got something
And he
for
was.
you,
I
Mr.
think he was
Gambler.
drafted in like the 6th round.
Now, Spinny's always got his little numbers. More or fewer carries for David Montgomery per game? 13. That's over under.
under.
Okay.
And Woody Marks, who is probably going to be the lead back ahead of David Montgomery in Houston, was drafted at pick 116 in the 4th round.
What pick did the Lions get in this trade?
108, wasn't it?
110,
112,
110, something like that.
yeah.
Okay. So there's a chance the Lions could get a running back.
There's
then.
no bell cow in Houston. They're going to be a backfield by committee.
And they have Joe Mixon,
Yeah.
a guy
Oh,
who's
yeah. If
accomplished
healthy,
in this
he's
league.
the number 1.
Right. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
A guy that some people said should never play in this league.
That is true.
But he's playing, and I don't hear any controversy.
Super chat to Purple Puma. Maz is going to be insufferable tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
tomorrow morning?
He was telling you he's already preparing for it.
All right, let's take the final break, come back, and wrap this thing up. Tell them about Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
We talk about sports every day. Wins, losses, pressure, expectations, but real life, that's not always easy. At Woodward Sports, you're never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you. No cookie-cutter plan. With 16 locations in Michigan and 2 in Ohio, they make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've been thinking about taking that first step, visit PurePsychMI.com.
Good to have them on board, by the way. Good to talk to people, too.
Yes.
I highly recommend it.
Everybody should be talking to somebody.
Yeah, I agree with you. 1,000,000%. Neal, Ruhl, Terry Foster, we like talking to you guys today. Thousands of you tapped into the show. Remember, subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. We have Spencer Raxter. Jared is here in the house as well. Explosive viewership. Don't forget, Braylon Edwards Show with Shep 2 to 4. The heavyweights from 5 to 7. Of
Shout
course,
out.
that's Spencer and Easy. And just kind of wrapping up this day, but who would have thought about it, Terry, where it was funny because I was going to talk about this on the show where the combine, and Spenny, in my opinion, irrationally watches the combine, but a lot of people do. It's not my thing, but it's Spenny's thing, and he's good at it.
I will say Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green released for the Switch over the weekend, so I bought Fire Red, threw the Combine on, played it for like 5 hours just watching the Combine the other day.
See? There you go. It's your thing.
Yep.
And
What's
it's
the
cool.
slowest time you saw?
I think it was like a 5.27 or something.
Who
like
was
that.
it? Was it Crash Out Nick?
No. It was offensive lineman.
Well, it's funny because I was going to talk about the fact that every time we think we get somewhere, right? Pistons are rolling 8 of 9, but the people are like, well, they can't make a 3, even though they've won 8 of 9.
Right.
There's a problem with it. The Red Wings now, they start March. They have a weird afternoon game today against Nashville. People are crashing out because the Wings lost at Carolina when everybody loses at Carolina. And I was going to wrap all that up and go back to the point, Terry, and say, when we did this show today, the highest ratings, the highest viewership we got was talking about the Combine, I'm sure. Because I'm sure that was going to be the case. And I was going to say, Terry.
That's why I showed up today.
Yeah, but Terry, like, if ever you need an example of how the NFL is the king and will always be the king, look no further than us talking about the Combine today. Then a backup number 2 running back got traded. Mm-hmm. And thousands of people piled in here, and it's all we talked about for 2 hours.
And if you talked about the Pistons' best record, your viewership would go shoot.
Absolutely. It's just NFL, man. NFL football is
I
the
thought
king.
you were going to say the reason it's king is because so many people watch the Pro Bowl, which is not even a game anymore.
5 million people watch it, though, Terry.
I don't get it.
5 million people
I
watch
haven't
it.
watched it since, I don't know, I was Spenny's age.
Yes. It's
Young man.
It's incredible. Woodward Sports Chat. There is no more Sonic, and no, there's not. That time is over. And are you surprised, Terry, from the amount of people that are upset? I am.
Not at all.
I am.
Here's why not. Because people love their athletes. It's fashionable to rag on Brad Holmes. So you got that combination there, and it's the Detroit Lions. So, yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
The away fan, please let the good folks know we have a puck drop at 2 o'clock in Nashville. Wings looking to bounce back after the loss to the Canes.
Yep.
Let's go Red Wings. For the hockey people out
Gotta
there.
take care of the Preds. They suck.
Need to.
Yep.
It's go time now. Like, it's March. And I know like certain entities in this town were pumping the fear out there and it's March and they've been awful in March. They haven't lost a game in March. They haven't played a game in March.
Haven't played a game in March yet.
And they lost at Carolina.
Yeah, with your backup goalie in that. So.
Which everyone loses at Carolina.
Yeah, especially if you got your number 2 out there. So, yeah, they'll be fine. Just go out there, beat the Predators, get the month going.
But if you don't, the March Madness has already started.
Yeah, then it starts creeping in.
Yep.
Shawshank sub in the chat. Does nobody know how Moneyball works? It can't be that big of a shock that we move on from veterans when it comes time to extend our good draft picks. That's 30-year-old running back next year, David Montgomery, $10.2 million cap hit. And you got a 4th and a 7th and a backup offensive lineman for him. That's about as good as you can do in that scenario.
That is true.
Except for the people that want to trade him in a package for Crosby.
And get a first-round pick.
Yep. Absolutely. Uh-oh, Terry.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, man. I haven't been here have I been here for 2? I guess I have.
Yeah. Yep.
I have not been here for 2 hours.
Terry getting the visit from the Birmingham PD live on air right now.
You.
Rip.
Can I go talk to this lady?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, if you want to go out there.
Oh, you're gonna Terry. Oh, you're gonna have to hurry. I'm gonna do a play-by-play of this. Because
let me see if I can get the camera on it.
Yeah. Oh, hurry, Terry. She's getting in the Jeep. Terry. Hurry.
Put a reverse, Terry.
Terry, you got to go. She's getting in the Jeep right now. The ticket is dancing in the wind on the windshield right now, underneath the windshield wiper. Terry, get out there.
Can't really get she's pulling off.
She's pulling away. Galloping Lake 6.
Make it in time.
It's not a good trade per value. You can't spin it. Explain to me how it's not a good trade, Galloping 6, please.
Yeah.
Again, for the last time, everybody, next year he's a 30-year-old running back with a $10.2 million cap hit. What are you getting for that? Please tell me, Galloping Lake 6, then what's your value? What did you expect to get for David Montgomery? Please tell me. Please. That's as good as you can do, what they did here today. You know how I know? That's the package they took. I almost made it through. Terry almost made it through to talk to the Birmingham PD, but
I can't even fight it because I thought it was 2 hours. It's 1 hour over here.
Oh, well. Yep, that'll do it.
So.
No luck, huh?
No luck. No need to fight.
Terry paying for those cute flowers that they put in the middle of the road at Birmingham during the summer.
Aristocrat Raider. She gone like David Montgomery.
Yep, rip.
she just drove away.
I think it's only, is it $10? It's not. Is it 20?
Might be 25.
Oh, 25. Ooh. I thought it was 10.
Bucks, yeah.
Oh, but if you wait a few days.
Yeah, it'll cost more if you wait more.
Okay.
I got one in Ferndale. It was 25. So the other day. So I don't know.
If we're in Birmingham, it's got to be more.
Yeah, I would think so.
Dude, what are you so angry about? I'm angry about when somebody says that's a bad trade and says, I expected to get more for him. What were you going to get for a 30-year-old running back with a $10 million cap hit next year? Because that's what he is. And people are, we're talking about this year. Well, I'm telling you what the contract is, what you're lined up for, what you're committed to. And it was time to pull the ripcord. And above all of that, he didn't want to be here. Braylon Edwards.
Calm down.
Braylon Edwards Show with Shep coming up next. For Terry Foster, for Jared, what?
We have fun.
Spencer
Say it
Raxter.
one more time. He didn't want to be here.
He didn't want to be here.
All right. I just need one more from you.
Okay. See you tomorrow. What
that blood
Spenny, what are you
pressure.
laughing at?
Nothing. Just Terry.
Well,
Terry's a funny guy.
No, Neal's funny, man. He didn't want to be here.
Turn 2 in the chat. Best breakup, Terry Foster and $25 cash.
Yeah. Or 40.
Or 40. Could
Who
be
knows?
40, yeah.
I'm in Birmingham, bro.
LBR, I was going to feel happy with just a 5th. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to be mad at it. I wouldn't have been happy. This is a good return.
Just the market. All right. Heavyweights, 5 to 7 today
Check it
as
out.
well. Thanks for tapping in. Woodward Sports Network. Well, see you later.
Bye.